Let me check it. How about now? Good morning, Leviathan. No, it was it was my fault, guys. I did not push on go live, but it should be live now. Good, thank you. Sorry for that glitch. Okay, guys, but you heard what I was talking about, just you have not seen the screen, right? Okay, that's good. It's not that important. It's just a spy pre-market. Okay, guys, but now we are ready. All right, so let's see the big movers here because we have some. No hearing also, but you can hear me now, right? That's good. So traders, what I was talking about, it is in a nutshell, whether this market is going to be able to be saved by this little bump yesterday, or it's more going for an uncertainty. I would vote for more uncertainty, more volatility ahead, especially with Trump in the cards with his tariffs. Unfortunately, also Powell did his best to calm down the markets. He succeeded did at least for an afternoon. But that's it because we are starting red again in the morning. And today on the economic calendar, well, we know exactly that yesterday was the big day of the week, but today as well, we are going to get some more ahead, like existing home sales at 10 o'clock with CB leading index, and there was a release of the unemployment claims, which came along with the expectations, not a big one. Philly Fed manufacturing index, though, it was much better than expected, and the current account as well. But the Philly Fed, it's more important. So let's see at 10 o'clock traders what's going to happen with the existing home sales. Hola, Raspi. Thank you, Banzai. Okay. So Bank of England, in the meantime, is just holding the interest rates and worse global trade uncertainty has intensified. Well, yeah, that's obvious. This is one of the reasons as well why the market is pulling back. European markets decline as German stocks weigh. As I mentioned you, the DAX is down more than 1% at the moment. What else in the big news? China's central bank follows US Fed in keeping rates steady as tariff threats pressure yuan. So as you can see, everyone is having a hard time. All of the big banks are just on the sidelines. And the Fed decision recap is like that Powell says tariffs could delay progress on lowering inflation, but he is still sticky on the two rate cuts for the year. Well, let's see if in the next speech he's going to be on the same opinion. As I mentioned, though, we have some great movers, not just the overall market and the big names are moving a lot, but we have some new stocks. And the first one, which I mentioned it's PDD with the earnings. The parent company tumbled 6% after reporting a lower than expected earnings. And PDD, as you can see, it tumbled a lot back to this 115 area, but there it found a support and now it's recovering. Also, though, I'm going to call still PDD to the short side, but only if we see some reversal signs and higher volume in the red candles traders. And even BABA looks like as a perfect short candidate for me because it is just moving down a lot. So I like it to the short side. What else here? So I'm just going to start my candidates list. If you have anything on your side, please just let me know. Okay, and secondary list. So to the long list, nothing yet. To the short list, I'm going to get PDD and even BABA. 5 below is the next one, which is going to be on our long list, I assume, because climbing 7.8 after the discount retailer posted a fourth quarter earnings better than expected. So let's see whether the 5 is going to be on our long list or not. Depends on the pre-market volume as well. 5 at the moment looks like a nice jump, but comes back a little bit, which is not good to see, in my opinion. Definitely the market sentiment has a weight on that, but still very strong and pre-market volume is not bad at all. So we have the first long candidate, which is going to be the 5 below. Okay, Scott already posted his list with 5 Kava, Koti, SEM, CVNA, FCX, PRA, and DRI. Tesla for short and KO for long. Short, okay. Yes, Tesla, it's going to be on my short side definitely. And KO for long, I like KO and Nike, and these were not that much affected. I like KO. I agree with you. Really nice chart, and the daily chart just convinced me too. Next one, Tesla. Why it should be on our short side? Shares of the company dropped 2.7 after the Tesla recalled 40,000, 46,000 actually Cybertrucks vehicles. They sold so many already. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not not following this news. I'm just surprised that this Cybertruck was sold so many, but it seems like it was not a good step either because they need to fix an exterior trim panel that could detach while driving and become a road hazard. Ouch, that's definitely not a good news for Tesla. So Leviathan, I completely agree with you. INTC Raspi checking. Hi Todd, good morning to you. INTC, which was one of our best trades in the last times. Now, yeah, it's just dropping. That's ugly. And yesterday we just missed the short on it. Let's see whether today it can just continue even lower. I have no idea, but let's just put it on my secondary list. Indeed, even PLTR, I'm going to watch on the secondary list as well. If the market keeps dropping, they still can go down indeed again. Thank you, Clifton. All right, traders, next one, Kava. This is popping 2.5 on an upgrade. That's why it is on even Scott's list. Let's see whether Kava has enough volume. Yes, and extend it to the downside. I agree with Scott completely. I love it to the long side on CAVA. Next one, microchip technology. Semicon manufacturers slipped a lot. MCHP 5% indeed after announced the $1.35 billion convertible stock offering plan. MCHP might is going to weigh on the sector as well. Also, I don't think so. This is a bit weird move in the pre-market already. On the daily, though it's weak, let's just check it to the short side. But this is a semicon stock. If the NVIDIA is not that weak, I mean it's weak, but not that weak as the SPY, in my opinion. So let's see whether it can keep going down or going to find a support at a point of the day. Coty is here as well. Building cosmetics maker popped 3.5 after a city upgrade. Nicely done. But this is usually a lower priced and even lower volume stock, but these lower price stocks can move nowadays, traders, especially on news. So I'm going to put Coty on my long list. Next one on my list, it is Caravana, added 2.6 on a Piper Sandler upgrade. Very nicely done, Caravana. Let's see whether it can move even higher. I love the daily chart, and especially if it can push towards to this 200 EMA level and break it, that would be great. Also, maybe it's not going to happen today, and today is still in the middle of this consolidation. I'm going to be careful with CVNA, but the news are really good. Like an upgrade, it's always a really good news. It's an overweight from neutral, so it's not a buy, but it's still good. So let's just watch it. Freeport McMoran FCX, nice mover on JP Morgan upgrade. I'm just going to move it to the secondary list. A reason for that, it's not a huge mover, but I know a lot of traders like this stock, so let's just put it there. Stellantis is still here, Rivian and DRI. STLA is just going down on a downgrade. We can just put it to a short list. Also, it's a bit lower price stock. Rivian 2.5, again a downgrade, and DRI, which is down on quarterly results. So if I'm checking DRI first, this is down, was down, full recovery. Wow, that's crazy. And the volume is very low. Okay, if you like this stock, I'm just going to put it to the secondary list because it got news, but I don't like it too much. But let's see Rivian. Instead, RIVN, which got some ugly downgrade from Piper Sandler, this is just moving down and seems like maybe more ahead. So let's just call a Rivian to the short side. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning to you. RIVN. All right, traders, I still have some on the watch list, but I think it's enough to start the day with. On my watch list, by the way, Chinese stocks, it's really weak, and even the semicon sector is down 3%, followed by IBM, Bitcoin, Tesla, Macy's, AMD, Google, PayPal. So all of the big names are in red. But for example, Microsoft, Disney, Apple, it's red because 0.46, but not that much, like not more percent to the red side. And the strongest one, it's Pepsi, KO, like Kellogg's as well, J&J, and Oracle in the zero. So this is what I'm going to watch too on my watch list. Traders, especially VIP room traders team, have a beautiful green morning, and I am going to see you, of course, tomorrow, the last trading day of the week. By the way, I'm just telling to the VIP room traders that from next week, I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks for the preparation sessions. I'm going to be though on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the YouTube room because I'm going for a little holiday, but I'm going to miss you a lot. However, you are going to see me still tomorrow too, and I wish you a beautiful green day at the end. I'm just posting my list and heading to the YouTube room. Bye. The daily of Spotify looks also interesting. Let me just check it, Banzai. Spotify. Shopify was strong yesterday as well, and Roku, maybe we should check them as well. Yes, but very low volume. I agree with you completely, but unfortunately the volume is quite low. So be careful with that. Thoughts on the QBTS? Yeah, I remember that was the favorite of Amir yesterday. So let's just check it. Which one is that? QBTS. QBTS. Okay, let me check it. Nice. Okay. Looks interesting. It still can be a big mover. I agree with you. We can just put it on the secondary list, in my opinion. Looks good. Okay. You're welcome, Banzai. So, traders, whew, that's going to be a crazy day, I feel like, again, indeed. And let's just see whether this push from the bull side of yesterday can be somehow continued. I give a very small chance to that, in my opinion. Like, okay, it was a great thing that Powell is still hopeful that this whole thing is not going to bring the markets more to the downside. But I don't know. It's just this outlook, especially with the tariffs still on the plate, because I'm afraid, it was not all what um, how he's called, sorry, Trump just made so far. I think there will be even more coming, and in this case, unfortunately, it's going to be a really ugly continuation for the market. But maybe not, because yesterday everyone acted like this is the bottom, but it's not the bottom yet. Trump broke the market yesterday, King, completely. Hi, nice to see you. Yes, I agree. It's just completely broke the market indeed. All right. So let's see, traders. My watch list. 5 is here for sure. CVNA, DRI, Oracle. I'm watching MCHP. We can watch PDD from the list to the short side. I like BABA and PDD as well. As I mentioned you, to the long, Kava, KO, definitely nice. So I'm just going to put it maybe here. Kava. Apple, I'm watching SMCI, Tesla, just the usual things, Google, and let's get KO here. ACN, checking. TQQQ day, yeah, maybe. Oh, KO is pulling back already. crashed is more accurate. King, I completely agree. Also, as I mentioned you, in my opinion, the markets needed a healthy pullback. But this is starting not to be healthy. This is starting to be too much. Accenture, I think it had some earnings, no? ACN, Todd. Looks very good for the short side. I like it. I'm just going to put it instead of maybe Shopify, but let me just check first the volume as well here on the ACN. Nice volume. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, I remember it got some news today. All right, traders, under the 300. Yes, definitely. It's a bear flag low as well as I see on the daily. Phew, no, it's even lower. Is this 300? Ugly, really big drop. I would say it's extended, but now we are turning to a phase on the market where there is no extended to the downside. As there was no extended to the upside, here comes the no extended to the downside phase as well on the market. So that's actually crazy. Okay, guys. Let me just check here the other stocks. Tesla, it's on my watch list for sure. And we are opening in 3 minutes. I'm going to watch SMCI, NVDA as usual, Tesla, Apple, Meta 2, Microsoft, Amazon. So all of the big ones are on my list. Meta, it's flirting with this 200 EMA as I see. Looks very interesting in my opinion. Let me see how much it's down at the moment on the Meta. Too much? Okay. Meta, nice. All right, it is down, but we need to see a break under the 200 EMA, in my opinion. Yeah, my problem is that lots of big names are on a really big question mark now. So on a level which, if it's going to fail, it can be an epic drop again. But if it's going to hold, this can be a deep buy. So we have a lot. Even the market looks like that, as I've told you. TQQQ checking. TQQQ. Looks great. Looks great in my opinion, but we need to see in this case continuation on the market. So let's just be careful on that fact. Okay. All right. All right, traders. So let's see what's going to happen here. I am afraid might it's going to continue even lower, so I'm going to keep an eye on that whole thing. Indeed, also, if not, I'm going to watch long opportunities, especially on the new stocks, like on the long candidates list, among the long candidates list, like Kawa, Koti, CVNA. I like it very much indeed. So these are going to be my long candidates, and the less red from my watch list. That means the less red. It means like, for example, as I've told you, KO, J&J, Nike, Meta down only 0.30%, which is still red, but not that red. And the Calanova, which is up a little bit, but that's it. And to the short side, I prefer BABA and PDD and the TQQQ if everything is going to go down. Okay, we are just going to start soon. Scott already called 5 over 82, MCHP under 52, and Kava over 83, and PDD under 122, as I see, which is going to be great. Okay. So let's just rock and roll. Have a nice green day, everyone. Let's just make a fourth green day in a row, hopefully. Last week was the same. I just ruined the Friday on my side. Hopefully it's going to be a nice green day again. So guys, watch out, 10 o'clock existing home sales going to be released, and no more economic news for today, and even the market is going to make and let's just call it like absorb the market news of yesterday, and let's see whether this optimism is going to hold or not. From yesterday so far looks like it's not going to hold, but anything can happen on this roller coaster market. Good luck. Raspi, from now on Friday, 50% size, statistically not good day for you. Yeah, that's perfect. As I mentioned you on some Fridays, especially which are packed with the without the news and the market is on a choppy way, I don't like it. I really don't like it either. Tesla moving down as I see. I just switch off this. Okay. Google is moving down to ACN. Wow. PDD is coming down too. Scott likes 5 already. PDD big drop. XPV for a short. Oh, okay. PDD is just dropping already, unfortunately. Watching MU2. MU moving back. Let's see CVNA. Scott called 5 over 79 for the long side. Let me just check it. PDD unfortunately is just making a big red candle here. 579 long from Scott. Well, 5 looks very good, but very spready, guys. Watch out with the 5. DRI making a big move too. XPEV, I'm just checking. This is a Chinese stocks, and Chinese stocks are bleeding. Might we can have a nice short on that. SMCI is strong traders in the meantime. PDD is pulling back, so it might can give us a rollover opportunity. Coin moving higher. Overall market is moving higher, surprisingly. So let me just check this Kava. Kava nice. CVNA. CVNA doesn't look bad either. For me, guys, as this 5, it's too spready, too crazy. CVNA can be spready and crazy too, but somehow I like this CVNA, especially if it can move back over the highs. Meta on pullback, SMCI and VDA on pullback, Apple on pullback, KO checking. XPV just under the lows, and for a scalp, I think Alemo. Yes, KO, it's very nice, but no entry at the moment. All right, traders, I'm watching still PDD to turn around here. On the other hand, the market is trying to make a nice pullback here, especially because of the fact that yesterday was a strong one. And more stocks are in green, including Meta, by the way, too. Meta is heading back, and VDA is into the green too. And let's just take a chance on this CVNA over 181.10 traders, but this is going to be a lower price or lower shares. First of all, because of the spread. Second, it's very much the beginning of the day, and the stop loss, it's quite big as well, so I'm going to take it with a very small share size here. So 181.20, 181.20 is going to be my entry here. Okay, PDD, it's called by Scott under 124, I think. So 181 and 20 is going to be my entry on the CVNA. DRI, it's making a nice consolidation. MU is like just a beast. Market is still stretching higher. But Tesla is turning over, guys. It's just turning over here on the Tesla. So I'm going to watch it. I want to see a 180, 183 on the CVNA. Very small share size. And in the meantime, traders, BABA looks really good for a short under 137 and 60. Yes, that's why I've told you it's a very low share size. I took like 30. BABA 137.60 is going to be a short here. Looks like as a great gap and go play. Stop loss over the high, traders. Two? Okay, the king. Hopefully it's going to go like $100 in this case. Okay, guys, here is the CVNA. Get ready for a partial 183. Nice CVNA. Don't come back. Go higher, please. Okay, Baba has not entered yet. Market is pulling back nicely, but a rollover can happen, so be careful with this market. Question whether after this small pullback it's going to go or not. Apple is making a bull flag here, Tesla rolling over, SMCI pulling back, NVIDIA doesn't know what to do. Oh, ACN, guys, ACN, the same nice like GIS, and I'm missing it. Shoo. ACN I did miss, unfortunately. And Baba wants to go higher, as I see. All right, Scott called PDD under 126 for a short. 126 for a short, or CVNA is still going nicely. We need to see another dollar. Short Tesla, good one, Banzai. I was watching it as well. I'm just afraid a bit of the market, but you are right. You are right. It doesn't worth to wait for the market. Listen, if the market rolls over, everything is going to be the short. NVDA, Tesla especially, but Tesla I would get under 236.60 now. 236.60 maybe for a nice reversal. Baba doesn't want to go lower. PDD does not stop. Oh, Oracle, which I thought is going to be strong, is just failing. That's interesting indeed. CVNA, unfortunately, just cannot make this move here. If we see 179 break, then I'm going to be out. Meta looks very strong, traders. We still don't know what's going to happen on this market. So far, seems like it's a bull flag, but it can just roll over at any time. So I'm still a bit on the sidelines at the moment. Meta, I'm going to check it for continuation if the market continues. On this CVNA, we really need to see to break this 182.50 if it can. PRTR looks everything is 50-50, and I can't believe I just missed ACN just the same like yesterday GIS. Meta maybe gets back after 590. Yes, yeah, it's risky. This is my problem, that this is risky, and I must tell you this. What I don't like it is the fact that Apple is turning around. NVIDIA is still pushing higher, but the Apple it's moving lower. All right, traders, finally, or CVNA, I am ready to take 75% off. Nice. Here it is with the 183 level. This is what I was waiting. And I'm going to put my stop loss under 180 with the rest. NVIDIA, yes, I agree, it's very strong. Let me just check AMD and Meta, it's breaking. I was too covered for the Meta, guys. And MU is very strong. If we are checking the SOXL and the others, I mean the semicons, MU is still very strong. Okay, CVNA, I missed the partial, now I'm making it. I was just talking but not doing. So 183, finally. I just took my partial traders exactly on 183, and I'm going to move my stop loss under 181. 181 with the rest. Nice trade, thank you, CVNA. I needed that start of the day. Nice banzai. Yeah, I was not sure it can break actually the lows. Well done. And you too, CVNA. So next one on the CVNA, let's go for 197, 87. 197 would be great, but let's just not be greedy and 187. SPY triple Q stopped a little bit, so here will be the decision whether we are going higher or lower, traders. So watch out closely here. Or CVNA was a nice start of the day. Stop loss is going to be actually under 181.50. I'm not going to lose on that stock. I'm watching NVIDIA for a rollover, still BABA for a rollover. If we continue, I missed ACN, unfortunately, sorry for that. And I keep last shares on the CVNA and hoping for 190 touch. Kava seems like strong too. I'm still keep an eye though, Banzai, on the Tesla because I feel like if it's breaking the lows with the market turning over, this can be a good one. So traders, I'm going to be out on the CVNA under 181 and 50 with the last shares. And this is maybe a short-lived trade, but it's okay. Okay, I put my stop loss exactly 181 and 46 hard stop loss. Market is still fighting, guys. Market is still fighting. In this case, to the long side, because we need to check something for the long and short. I'm going to go with maybe PLTR, which is showing some strengths here, in my opinion. And what else? 5 doesn't look bad now. Now it just gave some better entry. Here I'm out of CVNA. Okay, and the market, we need a decision on the market. I just don't know about this Tesla, guys. Should we do with you, Tesla? Cybertruck's called back. It's in a very small inside a. I don't like it. I still though like the Baba call traders. I'm still keeping my entry there. And VDA looks strong too. Apple completely changed the direction now, pushing higher. And actually, this Kava doesn't look bad either for a long. Let's see. CVNA, I knew you are going to go back. Yes, this cover still looks good. You know why? I think there is still a plenty to go on the daily. Oh, we need the market. Come on, market. Apple on the highs. SMCI making a VWAP reversal here. MU pulling back. PDD strong. CVNA, I hate you. PDD is going to be a short for Scott under 126. He's going to call it for a short. And I am still waiting for this market, guys. This is just not. I mean, it showed some nice direction to the upside, but no more. I should have left my stop loss under 181. I was just covered with this CVNA. It can drop too much. Okay, so only one small scalp so far. Yes, on the Tesla, Tara, I like it, but only under 232 and 50 now. And maybe it's just going to be a scalp. Everything depends on the market, in my opinion. Also, Tesla not always goes with the market. That's for sure. I don't know. Let me just check Oracle here. Meta. PayPal. Just checking some stocks there. I think I've entered BABA traders. I am in BABA. I've heard okay, if we break 137, low of the day is going to be my first partial here. And Kava just broke. Okay, Microsoft. CVNA is still stretching. Can't believe that. Okay, Baba, we need to break 137.50 now. Market still going higher. How about Meta? Meta just stopped. Google. Tesla still very undecided. Let me just check the Amazon here. Okay, SPY is pushing higher, which is not a good sign for my Baba. So Scott shorted PDD. I did short Baba. Baba stop loss over the high, which is 138.80. So let's be over 139. Amazon stretching, Google making a bull flag, and PRTR. I was just telling you I'm watching it. Okay, 86.60. Looks nice, the king. But I'm going now for PRTR traders over 80, 86.62 with a stop loss under 86. I like the PRTR volume very much indeed. Hopefully it's not a bull flag because I'm going to be burned. Bull flag, bull trap, sorry. So only 63 is going to be my entry on the PRTR. So 86.63. This is my entry there. Let's see whether it can break through it. And overall market is stretching in the direction of filling the gap. Back to the SMCI, you call it over 40.33. Perfect call. I like the call over the candles high. Let's see whether it can continue at all. Meta, NVIDIA, AMD, KO, Amazon, PayPal are the strongest traders. In the meantime, ooh, and Meta continues. Amazing. Baba, don't dare. Go down. Come on. Okay, traders, Baba, I'm still holding and I'm waiting for PRTR, has not entered yet, and hopefully we will get a much better risk-reward ratio on the PRTR soon. If it's making one more candle, we can move our stop loss under 86.30. But again, not an easy market, traders. Oracle is just not doing anything. How about coin? Nice pullback on the coin. Tesla still completely undecided. And VDA, if it's not breaking 119, that's not a good sign for the bulls. And I really hope that Baba is going to pull back to this 137.50 and break it. Now I see the first rejection on the market traders, 480 on the SPY or the triple Q, 565 of course on the SPY. In this case, IBM is very weak too today. IBM is really weak. Followed by Baba, which we have a short. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in red too. Baidu is red if you are interested in some more Chinese stocks, but the market, we need to make a decision here. I have not entered yet PRTR, though I still like it. Let's see whether it can pull back towards to the highs. Tesla still very, very, very tempting to take it under this 230 250. I would take it first. PDD now is going higher. I think Scott is out already, but I don't know. I'm still holding this Baba, but unfortunately, if it's starting to go back over 139, I need to be out. And the market's still not giving up. I feel like the market is a bit undecided, like let's see whether if we let's see if we get back to fill the gap. Is it able to continue higher? And now I really regret this meta, but I was afraid of this 590 as well. I think Scott is still holding this PDD short. AMD is strong too. MU and AMD are quite strong, and the market is trying to get back too. Baba is still holding. My PLTR goes back to the VWAP, but I'm not in yet on the PLTR. They still like the call. And the market bulls are trying hard to make another break, daily, daily high break at least. Tesla. Ugly. Inside day on the Tesla. Oh, Baba, come on. No, 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 don't go there. Ooh, Meta unstoppable. Next one which I'm going to watch is, yes, AMD is very strong too, but you know what? I missed this reversal, unfortunately, on the VWAP. That was nice. But how about Amazon? I'm just checking this Amazon here, traders. And unfortunately, PDD is out with a loss for Scott. And unfortunately, seems like this Baba is going to get out with a loss as well over 139. Shame on you, Baba. Seems like it's the new phrase, don't bet against the Chinese stocks, right? Amazon, it's on yesterday's highs, but if the market is able to go higher, maybe it can drive it on new highs. 5, I knew it's going to break out, but it's extremely spready, unfortunately. SPY triple Q still slowly moving higher, not a huge move though, but trying. AMD, I don't know. You know what, Diking? Let's just go for some reversals here. So I'm not finding too much. I'm watching this NVIDIA here, maybe over the high. PLTR, I still like it. Also, this market rejection, multiple rejections on this 480 doesn't look good for the bulls. So that's why I'm just waiting now, guys. Unfortunately, which is not my favorite. What can we do? How Baidu looks like. Let me just check it. Baidu looks the same as Baba and PDD. Can't believe that. Okay. And the 5 below is just pushing higher. The market is pushing higher. And I'm just watching it. That's not a good feeling. Google pushing. I was not expecting that. I did not take even the Amazon. But my PRTR still can be a good one. Unfortunately, Baba, not really. I'm still holding though. Traders, if you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. I'm a bit clueless here what this market wants to do, where we are heading. Okay, we are heading higher. That's nice and great. I don't like playing bull flags, especially on a time of the day like that, like 30 minutes after the open. Don't go there, Baba. Come on. 5 was nice. I'm trying to go with the strong stocks here. Baba is hanging on a thread, guys, unfortunately. PayPal, wow, what a run. PRTR, PRTR still not doing anything, but I like the volume there. It looks promising. Also, wow, PDD, what a move down on to the upside. SMCI, no, it's even weaker than the Meta, or not Meta, NVDA. Both of SMC and NVDA are showing some weakness now, and even MU. I would not touch now the semicons. Lee, let's just wait with them. How about your AVGO? Let me just check it. AVGO is looks like it's a great short, by the way. Scott just called CVNA to the long side. Can't believe we did not hold it, guys. Over 186, he's going to buy it for long. I'm still waiting for this market. Baba is still in the play. PRTR moving back. And you know what? Decking. How about some TQQQ time? Actually under 61.65, 67. Let's see. I'm keeping an eye on that, on the TQQQ, if the market is failing. 67, okay. All right, traders, I still keep this BABA, but it doesn't seem like it's going to move. NVIDIA, it can be a nice VWAP reversal here if the market can make a reversal at all or a push higher. And PLTR, I still like it until we are not going to see an 86 break. CMNA called by Scott over 186 and 35 for a long, and I'm waiting for the market to show some direction. Okay, let's go for a scalp on TQQQ. I'm going to take it under 61 and 66. PRTR, yes, the king. In this case, exactly. If the market starts failing, then sorry, we can flip the coin from to be long to short. Small pullback can happen now, in my opinion. And I'm still holding my BABA trade, guys. Stop loss on the TQQQ, it's over 62. But as you know, it's always like a scalp. So I want to see a 20-cent scalp quickly because I do not trust this market. But the bulls are still not giving up. Look at the SPY. It's just pushing higher. So we can buy TQQQ over the high indeed. And I'm keep an eye on this possible NVDA reversal here. Apple, it's making a bull flag too. You might get a reversal after filling the gap. Yes, this is what I'm waiting for actually, because the triple Q already filled the gap. It stopped there, but the SPY has not filled the gap yet. Dicking might, you are right with this PRTR. Doesn't look good. I just would like to see a drop on the overall market too. AMD under the VWAP, NVIDIA on the VWAP, SMCI under the VWAP. The TQQQ has not entered yet, PRTR has not entered yet, and I'm still suffering with this BABA, which completely doesn't want to go down. Let's see, still holding it. Overall market still trying to go higher as I see. So the bullish push is strong, but the volume is low. JD, yes, it is a tricky market again. Nice anticipator, but you know, JD, it's a Chinese stocks too. Under 43.20. I would say under 43.20, but yeah, looks interesting for a reversal. Meta is still not stopping. Unbelievable. Wow, Tesla. Look at Tesla, guys. That's good that we are not in a short. Okay, news out existing home sales. Or Baba is still doing great, and I do not have any longs, and I'm just going to cancel TQQQ, and I have a trade on PLTR. PLTR, I want to take a partial around 87.10.15. Let's see a break over 87.10.15. TQQQ I did cancel. Baba is still in. And let's go for an 87 break with the PLTR traders. PLTR we could have bought it a bit earlier, but it's okay. Nice move on the market. I guess it's thanks to the existing home sales. Bitcoin is moving too. Come on, PLTR, 40 more cents to take this partial here. Baba is still not clear what it wants to do. JD was a nice call, anticipator, and I hope Baba is going to continue with this nice pullback from the highs. Big question whether this is a trap, a bull trap on the market, or we really able to push higher. I hope we are going to be able to push higher because PLTR it's in for me. So Baba PLTR, nothing else on my side, and waiting for a Baba drop and PLTR push. Actually, Tesla, I'm just amazed. I thought it's going to go to 220 today, but no, it was a big buy. Is there any news out? I'm just checking it quickly. February home resales jump much more than expected despite higher mortgage rates. It's quite good news. Seems like the market is so hungry for good news, guys. Unbelievable. Ah, okay. The EU delays implementing first retaliatory tariffs on the US goods to middle of April. So this is, I think, in the move higher too. All right, traders, PLTR is nice. Let's be ready to take a partial on PLTR soon. Nice. I'm just taking 75% off on the PLTR trade, guys. Here is 87.20. Perfect. And I'm going to move my stop loss just under the entry. So I sold 75% of the PLTR. And let's just move the stop loss under 80, 86 and 60, like 55, something like that. So far it is market not helping at all. Yeah. Leviathan, Baba is fighting with itself, I think. Really. Guys, if you have not taken a partial yet on PLTR, here it is again, 87.20s, 87.20s. Nice trade, PLTR, thank you. Nice PLTR. Next partial on the PLTR, 87.80 traders, and then let's just let it run. Baba is still suffering here. And this is becoming a green market. Wow, well done. So now the SPY is 0.21, triple Q 0.30. Again, the big question whether it can be sustainable at all. Very nice PLTR. Thank you. So far, great trades. TQQQ, though it was cancelled, but one quick win on CVNA, another one now on PLTR. Baba, it's on the way, hopefully, because it's just making a inverted cup and handle. And let's see whether this PLTR, it was a short-lived scalp again, or is it able to go higher? We will get the answer soon, I feel like. Now comes the market peak. SPY triple Q, especially the SPY, in my opinion, a tiny bit extended to the upside. Just a tiny bit. Come on, market, fight. Uplovin is strong too. JBL, which I see. I'm just watching traders, the strongest stocks. Might I can have a better. How about INTC? What is with INTC, guys? INTC is trying to recover. Microsoft, Dicking, we missed a lot, but it's okay. We're missing a lot every day. I mean, this is not. This sounded like we are missing always a lot every day. But what matters, which trades you take, and until we are taking the best trades, the not the best, but good trades. Until then, it's good. But yes, you are right. We did miss it. All right, traders. Unfortunately, this Baba just could not make to break under the Viva. That's not a good news. But PLTR is pushing back, which is a good news. My stop is still under this 65. ARM checking. Nice. It looks like as a breakout, or so I would prefer now intraday breaks rather. Yes, exactly. We cannot win them all. Unfortunately, I wish we could, but it's just not always. Traders, I'm just checking the biggest winners here. Dell, MU, LLY, RCL on my top 20. Wow, Dell, it's a bull flag again. Microsoft was beautiful. I hope PLTR is going to break. LLY, everything is just on a bull flag. Unfortunately, it's not good. Scott likes MCHP here for a short in the meantime. He just called it. MCHP under 50. 51.50 to be precise. Thinks it still can push lower a little bit. Microsoft crazy, just like Meta. Netflix looks like a long, checking. NFLX. SPY triple Q in a bull flag. Hope it can help the. Yes, Netflix looks like as an intraday breakout. It's an inside day though, not my favorite, but over 961 maybe. Yeah, 961 for me just only. But yes, it looks good. Apple making a break, guys, but Nvidia, SMCI are not moving at all. And of course, Tesla does not move too much either. Microsoft, Meta, Amazon are the biggest winners for today. PLTR unfortunately cannot push higher. And I'm still just checking the rest of the really strong stocks here, like Roku, RCL on my list. But all of them are completely on the highs. Watch out, traders. I'm going to put my stop loss on my entry with the PITR. If it's breaking down this consolidation, it doesn't worth to keep it. So on 60, I'm going to be out, 86.60. SPY topping out now, as I see. Baba not doing anything at all, and I'm almost out on the PLTR out. So PLTR was just a scalp again, and the market is starting to pull back a little bit. Not too much, just a bit. Let's see whether the market can pull back just a tiny bit. NVDA doesn't look good. Apple a bit toppy. And rest of the big runners like Meta, Amazon, Microsoft are just having a break on the highs. Apple is amazing how much is just pushing higher. Crazy. I'm wondering whether there will be any bigger pullback today, guys. What do you think? Are we going to see a pullback on the market, or this is just really a strong move today? Let me just get a poll for you because I'm very interested in your opinion. So, are we going to see a market drop today later? Now let's see, what do you think? Market drop or no market drop? I cannot vote, but I would go for yes. 67 of yours, yes. 50-50 now. More to the no. Okay. Anyone else? After lunch break, for sure. Do you think so? Let's see. 50-50. Any other opinion? Higher or lower? We go. On a market drop, I mean that even it can drop back for the start of the day, like the giving back the all of the profit. Okay, so far 64% for the yes, that we are going to see a drop, and 36 no. All right, we will see that soon. 67 for yes, 33 for no. Market in the meantime is just consolidating strongly. I'm out of PLTR, but actually if it's going to make a reversal here, it can be good. And Dicking, your Netflix still looks great, in my opinion. This still looks great. Also, Meta just touched the 600, Microsoft 389 almost. So I mean, like traders, everything is a bit extended in my opinion. So might we will see a small pullback back towards to this 481, 480 area with the triple Q, or the 67, 65 with the SPY, and then there will be the decision whether we will get a continuation here or a reversal and goes higher. First, we need to break this consolidation. Microsoft still looks like it's stretching. Meta is not stopping. Amazing big moves today. PLTR, SMCI, and NVIDIA are not that strong, unfortunately. Even INTC. And Baba. Oh, come on, Baba. I just gave the chance until the last minute for this stock. How about the PDD? Market still looks like it wants to push higher. PDD is not doing too much. Coin is quite strong as I see. AMD making a bull flag here. I would say just for fun, we can have a small trade on the, so 62 for yes and 38 for no traders. I'm just ending the poll. Are you shorting the PDD, Lar? Okay. Traders, I'm ready to, oh, sorry, I missed my TQQQ short. I was just I was just on to call it under 50. It's still not late, but might with this market pullback, it can push a bit lower. You know what? I'm going to call it under 46 again, TQQQ. Let's see whether the market is going to make a small pullback here or not. So I'm going to take a scalp only on the TQQQ. But seems like the bulls are extremely strong today. They don't want to see any pullback on this market. Look at Tesla, look at Apple, look at Meta. Oh, PLTR is coming back too. Crazy, crazy big moves. Nice Alamu on XPV. Is not watching it. NVIDIA is not doing too much. Baba is still alive, but barely. Nice, beautiful short, especially on this intraday breakdown under 22.36. That was nice. Well done. Well done, Alemu. Okay, traders, canceling my TQQQ. Seems like this is a one-way ticket to the upside, which is very interesting in my opinion. And Apple is just got a big run together with the market, and the markets are unstoppable. However, my Baba is still playing around. I did not take the reverse on the PLTR. I was not ready for that it's just going to make such an intensive pullback and quick. Huge move on the market again. And seems like today it's unstoppable for the bulls. Meta 604. Microsoft just going over 390. Apple heading to 217. It's over 217 actually. What a day. I was not expecting that. Beautiful entry, the King on the Netflix. Hope you will have a huge winner on that. I did not take it. SPY on 568, 570 almost, triple Q 483. Amazing. Huge green day on the market. There is no question whether it's extended or not. My opinion. Or Baba is coming back, guys. I'm very patient with that trade. Let's see if it pays off. PDD is not a short. I see what you meant, like maybe under this consolidation, but seems like it just doesn't want to go to the short side. In the meantime, traders, the market is again making a consolidation here. Might we will see a small pullback? I don't know, but let's just be careful. I was on the wrong side of the market this morning. Anticipator, that's not good. Yeah, I was expecting more, yes, to the downside as well, especially after this pullback. However, the bulls are just still showing strength, and I think the existing home sales and the new tariffs just boosted the strength again on the bulls side. So far traders no stop in the market. Tesla though, NVDA, SMCI, even PLTR, they just stay away from this party. Yes, just stay far away from this party at the moment. Here comes a small red candle, which might is going to be another buying opportunity for this market. Meta coming down a little bit. Netflix, it's quite crazy, the king, but if it goes higher, especially about this 965, this can be a great winner. Market is fighting on the highs to push it higher, I mean, for new daily highs. And 570, as you know, and as I've told you, 570 can be a really, really strong resistance for the SPY. So let's just watch it. SPY triple Q in a bull flag mode again. $390 on the Microsoft, 604 on the Meta, amazing. Apple is pulling back a bit, not too much, just a little bit, but the market is still on a bull flag mode. That means that we will see another breakout soon. Or Baba, it's completely not doing anything at all at the moment. But at least breaking the VWAP, which is a good sign. Let's see what the PDD is doing. Not too much. Oof. And it's breaking higher. I can't believe this, guys. Look at that. What a strength today. Amazing. Really amazing. Come on, Baba. Heading back slowly to the entry. That's a good sign. We just need a push lower. Nice trade on Netflix, the king. I hope you are still holding it. Here is the first partialing point for you. And the market is making a new high, as I've told you. It's just making a new breakout. SMCI started to move now, even NVDA, but I don't trust in this too, because this has not shown any strength. All right, Netflix, beautiful. Why I just did not take it. JD is going, nice anticipator. My Baba is going finally, and the market just cannot find a top. Now it's not about bottoms, it's about tops again. What a trade, Netflix. Great. Hard earned 30 cents. Well done. Well done, anticipator. Listen, if with the Baba we can get $1, I'm going to be very, very happy. Indeed. And the SPY is not stopping. Wow. PRTR back to the highs. I was watching this 119 on the NVDA. I just do not trust it. It's completely stayed away from this bull pressure. I don't know. I don't like it. Netflix was nice. Baba is still under the VWAP. That's a good sign. But I don't know if we can do that. Guys, I mean, I don't know yet whether it's going to be a winner at the end. Nice dicking, well done. And MCHP, it was called by Scott for a short, but it's a loser. MCHP, you mean to the long side or for a reversal here? Because I think might it was the bottom for this stock. SPY triple key in the meantime still unstoppable. Also SPY's heading to this 570 level, which I mentioned. It can be interesting. Meta, Microsoft has no intention to stop at all for the long side. Okay, let's wait whether it can break this 52.0607. This is the 50 EMA. If it can break it, might it can be a good one. Let's just watch it. Market is still pushing higher. Amazing. It's just the beast is not able to stop at all. So it seems like whether bottom hunters are back and everyone is buying the cheap stocks, or this is a trap. I still cannot decide it. I must tell you what Powell told, it was not obviously positive, in my opinion. It's rather hope than facts. However, looks like it's enough for the bulls to push this market higher, especially with that good news on existing home sales plus the new tariffs postponed by Europe at this time, not even by the US. All right, it's official, no stop on the market. PLTR broke, MCHB it's here coming, and I'm not that brave to buy anything over the high. It's just amazing. Touched 570 now. Nice anticipator. Yeah, I was thinking on that too. I'm still holding though this Baba. I'm too patient with this trade now, I feel like. Meta and Microsoft, no chance to stop as I see. Still pushing higher. So does the market. If 570 means like nothing for the SPY, this huge move, it's not going to stop. Nice call and nice call on the MCHP. Hopefully it's going to get you like at least a 20-30 cents. And in the meantime, the market is still pushing higher and higher and does not care about the fact that it is extended. SMCI is not a big mover today at all. Baba very slowly, but at least is getting back to our entry soon, hopefully. I know I've told this 15 minutes ago as well. Scott watching PDD under 127 maybe for a short. Do I see weakness in Tesla or am I biased? Tara, maybe both. Just kidding. Yes, in the VIP room, Steve is watching for the short side as well, under 236. Small pullback on the market. I don't think so. It means too much. Let's see. Very strong bullish pressure today, guys. extremely strong. Baba almost back to my entry. Market needs just calm down a little bit after this big push, in my opinion. Might it won't, but this is my feeling. We should see a small pullback now. Let's see whether it's going to happen at all. Meta started to pull back a little bit. Look at that PLTR thing. Now it's going higher. I don't get this stock. Okay, here comes a small pullback. As I've told you, I don't think so it's going to be a huge pullback at all on the market. It's still very strong. Apple slowly back to the 20 EMA. Doesn't mean too much. Nvidia still did not join the bull party today. And yes, if the market would help, Tesla could be a nice short, in my opinion, Tara, but these bulls are extremely strong today. I'm not sure we will get any help here. For 83 on the triple Q, 569 almost on the SPY. And let's see whether we are going to drop a bit more here with this market. Not an easy market today though as well, unless you were on the right side of the market, then it's a very good market. Also, I could not just believe to my eyes that this is continuous higher. Okay, traders, so my BABA trade, it's the only one which is in the play. Market is back a little bit, but as I mentioned you, it can be two scenarios. This is on again just a small pullback, and it's going to roll over soon, and that was it for this pullback too. And it just cannot stop pushing higher and higher. Depends, of course, on this level on the 483 for the triple Q and 569 for the SPY. Big names like Meta, Apple, Microsoft are extremely extended, in my opinion. Does not mean that it cannot go higher. As you can see, it's just making a green candle, already pushing everything back. Amazing. Extremely strong market today. My Baba is still just no decision with the Baba. Okay, we push back a little bit. I'm very tempted on the TQQQ to take it under this 62.96. Oh, what, why not? I have a nice profit cushion today. Not that nice, but I still can get this 62.97. Let's see TQQQ whether you can make a little scalp for us. Not sure though. 96 is my entry, and I want to see a 62.75 for the first partial. Nice pullback on the Meta and the Microsoft. Apple just get to the 20 EMA, so far nothing else. Almost in on the in on the TQQQ, and I want to see a 60 to 70 for the first partial, 72, which is the 50 EMA. Okay, 20 more cents, come on. SMCI hovering on the lows. Baba, finally. I thought it's going back straight to my entry. Not yet. Oh, come on, TQQQ, don't trick me. Scott still likes the short on the PDD under 127. Or Baba, it's almost back to the entry, but unfortunately this TQQQ, it tricks me and the overall market. Baba is officially back to the entry. Let's go for a dollar drop here, traders, at least 80 cents. And unfortunately, I'm going to be out of TQQQ over 63.30. Because this market just cannot go lower. Amazing. Oh no, that was not a good idea. I'm out of this TQQQ thing with a loss. Ouch. This was not nice. I get back to, I'm still green, but not that nice green anymore. That was a nasty one. And traders, I must tell you, Mike, I'm not going to risk this Baba either. It's just not moving nicely anymore. On the Baba, if we cannot break this 370, 137.47, now I'm going to be out over the VWAP, so I'm not going to let it run against me. Scott shorted PDD under 127, and the market unfortunately tricked me badly. So you would need really Baba to the green side. SPY triple Q look like as another breakout here in the meantime. Yes, anticipator, very, very surprising in my opinion. It's just crazy. And here comes another daily high break on the SPY, but or Baba is still doing great. So far traders only one loser, which is good. And I really hope that Baba is going to get me back to more green soon. Market is unstoppable. And here comes the 570 break on the SPY. It's amazing. Now even NVIDIA joins the party as I see. Meta And Microsoft are still going higher. Baba is still not doing anything at all. The SPY triple Q trying to push even higher and higher. Amazing. And Trump comes at 1 o'clock with a X message or tweet or how to call it and ruins the whole thing. So be careful. And not because I'm pessimistic, I'm realistic. Okay, guys, Baba is still here. I give the chance, but I don't like the fact it could not break yet my entry. Nice short on PDD. So it went only 30 cents so far. SPY triple Q is still fighting on the highs, but can be a double bottom or even the good old bull flag. So come on, Baba, drop a dollar. SPY is moving back. Nice drop on the PDD. If you took PDD with Scott, here is the partialing point traders, 126. SPY, of course, is just making a move back towards to the highs. Meta pushing higher, Microsoft pushing higher, not the Apple at this time. And my Baba is just unable to make this break, which is not good. But as the PDD is going lower, I still keep it. We would need a small pullback at least to find reversals. It seems like this market is just not going to give this chance to us today. Baba is in green. Traders, Baba is in green. I'm going to go for an 80 cents here. So if we break this 137, I want to see 136.80 for the partial. And in the meantime, market is just pushing higher and higher. Virtually CCL checking. CCL, yes, but look at the daily. It's just on the 200 EMA, 80 or a little bit done. I'm not sure it can make it. Also, you are right. This is like a very nice bullish market today, but still, maybe I would not take it just because of the daily. Okay, traders, here comes the Baba finally. I am in green, but I want to see a 137 touch and break first. And this is the time to ask, how is your day doing so far, traders? Green, red, or you just did not touch this market? This surprisingly strong bullish market. So if you would like to share with us, please just let me know. I can get a poll as well if it's easier. Like, how is your day? Green, red, or no trade? No trade. Okay, let's see. Tiny green, and that's very good. One scalp green, bonsai, fantastic. Tara green. Yeah, I have the same with the Baba, but I'm starting to run out of the patience with the Tesla or the Baba. Red. Sorry to hear that, Leviathan. Tiny green, green, small greenly, very good. Level 2 small green, good. Nice. 75% in green. Nice. Okay. 25 red, 75 green. It happens. Yes. It's unfortunately the part of the game. Definitely. Let's see. Traders, in the meantime, this Baba has not convinced me, so I think I'm just going to close it out with a very small loss. Market is unstoppable. It's not helping to the shorts at all, not especially for my Baba short. So I just get out with a 20 cents loss here. Not a big loser, but I just do not trust it anymore. Maybe it's turning around and comes lower, but this market is crazy, crazy strong. Look at Microsoft, Meta, not SMCI and NVIDIA, but even NVIDIA is starting to be stronger. But I just did not trust this Baba anymore. Sorry. Green, good. Nice, Lar. Well done. Deaking, green. Yeah, especially on Netflix was a fantastic trade. Well done on the Netflix. Very good. And the market is just not going to stop, seems like. Ugly. So for me, because of the TQQQ triggered me, I have just a small green, but it's okay. Microsoft is a solid mover. Yeah, that's crazy. We should watch it tomorrow as well, together with Meta, Amazon, Google, and the rest. I don't know what happened with the NVIDIA today. SMCI doesn't look good at all. My PLTR is just pushing higher now, which is good. If you are still holding this Baba and giving some more chance for this stock, put your stop loss over 138.30, please, okay? 138.30, and let's see whether it can push there or even make a drop. Market is a clear one-way ticket day today, guys. Doesn't seem like it's going to stop at all. So let's just leave it alone. As I mentioned you, I would be happy for a small pullback here to see. Wow, AMD just made a VWAP reversal. I was not watching it. PDD is nicely down. Maybe the Baba is going to roll over too, but I just did not want to give the chance for this one. MU is reversing too. Market amazing. How much is just pushing higher. And we still push higher. Amazing. But this PDD short is fantastic. Fortunately, my Baba could not make it still. But as I've told you, if you're still holding it, put your stop loss over 183 or 138.30. And let's see whether it's still going to be able to move. Crazy day. I was not expecting such a push to the upside again. If we just check the daily chart on the SPY, now it's back to this 570 level, which I was talking about. And now really the question whether tomorrow, the last trading day of the week, is going to be another green push and we really see it back to 580, where it's going to be the next big uh, um, decision level for the market, or this is just a short-lived bounce and we will see a pullback. Well, that's a big question, not just for today traders because we still have lots of hours to go, but even for the next trading day and maybe for the next week. Next week, again, I'm just repeating myself. As I've told you, I'm going to be out of the house most of the time, but and out of the country too. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm here for you and trading. And the week after, which is the 31st of March, Monday, on that week, I'm going to be out on Monday and Wednesday. Okay, the 31st and the 2nd of April. But the rest of the days, I'm here for you and trading with you. Can't believe SMCI looks like as a breakdown. And the market stopped again a bit, not too much. Seems like every pullback on the market, it's a opportunity for buying more. And I know. Level 2, no. No, I'm going to Spain. Oh, that's a bigger pullback, guys. Maybe the switch is here. I'm not going to take TQQQ anymore. Thank you, and very nice of you. Oh, come on, market. Bulls, you're going to give up, really? If I see a drop on a BABA, I'm going to be really, really, really nervous. Tara, we are going to, what is it? San Miguel de Salinas on that area. So near to Murcia, if I pronounce it well. My Spanish is still not the best. I'm on it. In the meantime, traders, I feel like maybe this is going to be a bigger drop. Well, let's see. Great. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we have a lot of friends there, but thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, traders, now on the BABA, I feel like I made a good decision. And guys, I think I'm just going to call it as a day for today, as I'm going to have a meeting soon and I need a coffee, so please just give me a coffee break here. So indeed, market was very tricky today. No one was expecting that huge move. Again, crazy market. It can just change in a second. As you can see now, we just started to pull back. So please be careful if you are staying trading. If you are in green, please just make it sure that you protect your profit. I was not that much protecting it with this TQQ trade, unfortunately, which maybe it's going to work now, but I'm not going to retake it. Also, the other fact is that there are no more economic news, but tariffs news can just hit the market at any time. So because of that, be extra careful with this strange, huge pullback. So traders, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. And of course, as usual, tomorrow I'm going to be back for you and trading with you for an hour or more than an hour, actually. If you like the stream, just give a thumbs up to us. And if you are interested in our trading packages, anything like that, like for example, not only the funded account packages, but challenges and private mentoring opportunities, please just check out the TEFS.com. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Today I'm still back and next Monday not, but today I'm going to, or tomorrow I'm going to be here for sure. So traders, have a nice one, stay safe, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.